It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Vigrum Brewery in Sweden. And this is a bottle. I love the way that we pronounce this beer. I read it, there it is there. It's a little bit difficult to see and read. It says delicious haze. But D, like a French way of saying D, that little hyphen thing, and then licious haze. 7.2% ABV. Gonna say a massive thank you to Hakan in Sweden for kindly sending me this Swedish craft beer. It's got like a bluey, almost looks like a 1980s blue colour you'd find on the side of a car, or the whole of the car. Let's get it out into a glass, see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening, beer in the glass. Give it a whirl. Get the rest in. We want all of that haziness, all of that juiciness. We want it all in the glass. We want to give this beer a proper representation of what it looks like. We got a one finger whitehead. Lovely carbonation. Look at the carbonation. Let me get away from that Brooklyn badge there for a moment. And my face so you can see this. Look at that carbonation. Lovely. Hazy, straw coloured beer. Let's get the aroma. Oh, yeah. Pardon me. 7.2% ABV. Heading towards a double IPA. Heading towards double IPA territory. Well, it's more of a double IPA than a single IPA because it's only 0.8% away from technically being classed as a double IPA. Marvellously, I've started this review with hiccups. It's always the way. Lime, lemon, grapefruit, passion fruit, mango, a little bit of spiciness in there, a little bit of pepperiness, a little bit of sweet malt coming through. It smells really good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everyone. Oh yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Oh yeah, that's really good. Really good. Stone the crows. Stone the crows. Although they're talking about a haze, although they're kind of sending this in the direction of a hazy IPA style beer, I'm picking up a little bit of funkiness, like it's a mixed fermentation beer. Like they've brewed one batch of this. They've split the batch into two fermentation vessels, and they've used like maybe some Brettanomyces in one half of the beer, and some normal kind of, you know, your sweet malt and your normal yeast in the other, your American ale yeast, and then they've combined the two beers back together at the end of the brewing process before bottling, so you get this kind of slightly funky kind of flavour going on, but then a little bit of sweet malt at the same time and biscuitiness. It's one of those situations with a beer. It's really, really good. Really good. Nice and hoppy. Little bit of passion fruit, little bit of mango. Some sweet malt in there as well. You get the light, crisp, kind of wafer-like malts coming through. A good beer. Look at it. Look at that. Look at the way the carbonation chases the head up the glass. Look at that. Lovely kind of modern. I say modern. They've been brewing these kind of hazy beers now for about 3 or 4 years, maybe longer. So it's not so modern anymore, but I mean it's still very popular. That's probably the word to use now. Whereas 3-4 years ago, it was like your high-end craft beer drinkers who are really on the point, really on the kind of like wherever the craft brewing direction went, they were on that, you know. So hazy beer was really kind of a an important thing for them. It's now become, for the first time in my lifetime, because I've worked in a lot of pubs, and even I was working in a pub 4 years ago, a traditional British pub, and if you serve something that hazy in a traditional British pub, they give it back to you and say, oh no, that beer's not clear, I can't drink that beer, it's not clear. But, you know, things are changing. The youngsters, it's all about the youngsters. The youngsters these days, they want grapefruity, passion fruit, mango, hazy looking beer, and they're offering it to their fathers type of thing, and the fathers are going, oh, you know, that's not clear. And they're going, no, but taste it, taste the beer. Before you judge it, taste it. And they're tasting it, and, you know, they're properly enjoying it. So that whole drinking with your eyes is finally going away. That is really, really good for a beer. It's all going to be in Swedish. Well, actually, not much at all in Swedish. Just the ingredients: water, corn malt, wheat, hops, and malt, and yeast, and that's it. Yeah, 7.2% ABV. And there's a load of months on the side. Follow them on Instagram, Facebook, or Untapped. Vigrum Bryggeri in Sweden. Yes, good stuff. Good stuff. I like it. Thank you very much to Hakan in Sweden for sending me the beer. Time for a rating. The beer looks good. Good carbonation. Head's dissipated now, but it had a nice head. Nice hazy straw coloured beer. Nice aroma. Really good. Lovely taste. Clean, crisp, drinkable. Light crisp malts. Passion fruit, mango, grapefruit, little bit of lime and lemon on the back end. Small as a touch of bitterness. This beer is all about the flavour in the middle. That lovely hoppy flavour in the middle. I like that enough to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. So 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers.